my friend, and welcome back. My name is Hannah, and today I am going to do my very first new makeup release video. I know it's pretty exciting. This is a video series that I love to watch, not just from one specific creator, but from a majority of creators in this community. And I don't know, I think it's like a, should I say like a rite of passage in the beauty community. I just think I have a lot of thoughts and opinions that I would like to also add to the pot. And if I could save someone money or maybe bring attention to something that maybe you didn't know existed, I would love that, because I love when that happens for me. It's always a nice treat. I think I'm gonna post these videos every Friday, because I think the way things are posted, you kind of get a majority of stuff like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it seems. And I don't know, kind of doing it at the end of the week kind of gives me a better range of things that have been released. If I do miss something on the weekend, because I know that like the beauty world does not sleep, I'll either include it in the following video, or if it's something really, really big, maybe I'll attach it into this video. I usually edit my videos in the evening, so I don't know if I'll really have the time to catch it. But I'm gonna scoot over and post pictures here of all the things that I'm talking about. And I'm gonna be looking at Trend Mood today, so I'll have them linked down below. Anything that I'm wearing on my face, I always leave linked down below, and that's where you can find my social medias and everything. I have all my social medias kind of packaged in one big like mega link, so when you click it, you can pick what you want to look at. So it's just down below. Okay, so let's get into the first item, and it's this Chanel advent calendar, and I don't know how I really feel about it. I think advent calendars are fun, but I don't know if like for beauty. The advent calendars for beauty never catch my eye, because I always feel like they're like the super mini kind of things. And then I don't know if they're really like items that like, because right, it's a mystery box and you don't know who's purchasing it, so it can't really be like a specific tone to you. It would have to be something that's like flattering for all, and I don't know, I find things that are flattering for all not to really be so flattering. But this does come with a full fragrance, a full lipstick, and some other accessories, it seems. And I mean, the packaging is super cute, but what am I gonna do with that box? The little drawers are only big enough to hold the item that are in there, and I wouldn't keep it just to hold those items. And it seems like it's $825. That's like, and I get it, it's designer, I understand, but I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I would save the $825 and put that towards like a Chanel accessory, you know, like, because that's gonna last you a super long time versus a perfume or a lipstick that you would eventually use up or would have to get rid of. But an accessory lasts for a long time. The next set is the Colourpop NBA series, and there was a lot of people that they had a lot of thoughts and opinions on this, because they're like, I didn't see this coming, like this is sports, like that's so crazy. And I don't know, I mean, I think Colourpop is just trying to have a bunch of different collabs with a lot of different things, and I think it's in our best interest for this to work out and for people to be interested, only because that kind of opens a variety of other inspirations. Like, do you know what I would do to have like a Colourpop Naruto series? I would buy the whole PR box. I don't care if that sucker's like $200, $300, you know? But that being said, look at the look at the Animal Crossing collaboration with Colourpop. They paid so much for the franchise and to get those images on the packaging, but the products really didn't deliver. There's maybe one or two people that really had high reviews for them, like in my personal life, but that's only because we all personally love Isabelle and Tom Nook and those characters, so it's kind of hard to say you don't like it. But I think from like, if you were to remove the images of the characters, the products as a standalone, it's not up to snuff, I guess. So how do I phrase this? I guess I would be happy to have that Naruto series, but I know that you have to pay a little bit more to get these really big franchises. So I don't know, we'll see. I would be very excited to have that though, especially with like anime having this big boom right now. I feel like it's 2004 all over again, and people are discovering that like there's storytelling in anime. But I think this is fun, and I mean, I like the Warriors palette only because it's kind of like my home team. The next one is this. Who are you? It's the Twin Stars, but it's from Wet n Wild. Okay, so everything here looks affordable because it is Wet n Wild. I like the little brush cup that's in there, and I guess the sponge case would be cute and nifty for traveling. I love Sanrio. And again, I think this is just another one of those collaborations where I hope that it does well, because I would love to see more Sanrio collections. If they had a Pom Pom Purin or an Agretzko collaboration, I would be all over it. Oh my gosh, Cropy and Pachaco, it would be so cute. But here's the thing. Sanrio is big for me and my group of friends, and we all know what that is. But I totally understand that there are people that don't know that Hello Kitty isn't actually the name of the brand. It's Sanrio, and she's just a character underneath it, like how Mickey Mouse is a character under Disney. You don't call it the Mickey Mouse Company, it's called the Disney Company. But this is very cute. The Twin Stars are also just as popular as Hello Kitty, and you'll see it in a lot of like high fashion and like the more luxury brands in Asia. They'll use Hello Kitty on a lot of their stuff. It would be like Gucci kind of collaborating with Hello Kitty if they haven't already done that, to be honest, or if that wasn't just a Japan exclusive. So this is very cute. I probably won't pick up any of this because these aren't the Sanrio characters that I'm super into, but I mean, I guess if I like saw it in my Walmart or something, like the cup is really cute to me. I don't need it. I don't require it. It's just cute. I don't need to buy things because they're cute. I need to buy things because they make me happy and I need them. But I do think that they're adorable. I hope that the formulas are pretty good, because it seems like you can do, like the eyeshadow palette looks cute because it has like the neutral tones and some pops of blues and pinks and purples. And I think that's very versatile for those who are young and old. So even if you were someone that wasn't into Sanrio or the Twin Stars, I think this would be a fun palette. Wet n Wild is one of those brands where like, I don't know, I never really purchase anything more than like the eyeliners because they're always kind of hit or miss for me, and they just were a brand from like the early 2000s that I would buy in a Walgreens and be like, oh my gosh, this doesn't match my complexion. Makeup by Mario is releasing lip liners. It looks interesting. Like Makeup by Mario is one of those brands where like I'm always tempted to buy it, but I don't know if like my makeup skill would really do justice to that product. Like, but the shades look very cute. I think it's Makeup by Mario and like Wayne Goss that I look at and I'm like, oh, this looks really pretty, and I'm sure I could do really pretty things because the people I see playing with them do really beautiful, beautiful looks. But they're also people that are like really, really good at makeup. Like, I'm surprised I even figured out how to blend in the inner corner today, you know, and not take it over my whole eye. But these are very, very pretty. I don't know though, how much are these? They're $22 each, and I don't know if I'm really in the market to be spending $22 on a lip liner, especially when I found out that my Nabla one that I love so much is like $11. Like, I would rather pay for the Nabla lip liners and the Colourpop lip liners than $22 for a lip liner. But very pretty. So Mariah Carey is also releasing a brand. I'm not surprised. She has fragrances, and she is one of those like very iconic celebrities for makeup looks and magazine covers, album covers, music videos, concert performances. I don't think it's for me. I nothing is out yet. And I don't know. I just don't think this is for me. I don't think this is my aesthetic. I think if I were to buy any celebrity cosmetics, it would be Britney Spears. And I think that would be it, because I think I spent so much time trying to recreate her specific makeup looks that I'd be like, yeah, I need to have this. I never tried to look like Mariah Carey, although I do appreciate her beauty. I just don't think that she would be using anything that I couldn't find in brands that I do trust and enjoy. But if you were into Mariah Carey and that's your girl, she's got a makeup line coming out. Rare Beauty is dropping another eyeshadow palette. Includes 7 colorful shades. It comes out October 20th, so by the time you're watching this, it had already been out for a few days. It looks cute. I've been trying a few different things from Rare Beauty, and I will give you guys my thoughts on those products on my monthly reviews that I think are coming up. Well, I shouldn't say coming up because we're only midway through the month, but I am kind of starting to plan to put that on my agenda. This looks cute again, but these purples and pinks and magenta tones, I have this. This is my Lunar Lavender and Sashimi City palette. It wouldn't be for me, but it might be for you. It looks pretty cute. What I can say about the Rare Beauty brand is that I think it's one of those brands that people either didn't think much of or had high expectations for, but I think the products deliver. I think it's another brand similar to Fenty, where even though the face of it is a celebrity, I wouldn't really call it a celebrity brand. I don't look at these items and think oh my gosh, that's so Selena Gomez. But they're very cute, so. This one just dropped, and I have a lot of thoughts and opinions about this. So Colourpop just dropped the Lucky Penny collection. There's a 9 matte and shimmery shade palette. There's some light blush stick duos, and some luxe liquid lips. Okay, so let's get into it. The palette itself, I don't need those brown kind of coppery tones. I have those divided amongst a lot of different palettes. And because I just got my new, I just got the analog palette, it's just kind of giving me those same kind of similar vibes. Although this is inspired by a penny and the analog palette is inspired by film. I mean, it's still very similar shades. What I had my eye on was the blush stick duos, because if you've been watching my video, I really love the new formula of the blush sticks, and maybe they have even upgraded and changed the highlight stick formula. And these shades look really cute. There's a peachy one, a more neutral terracotta one, and then a deeper terracotta one. And there's a lighter blush, I don't know, a champagne, and then there's one that's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's just kind of more gold based, kind of bronzy, and then a deeper bronze. But I don't know. I don't think these are if they were different shades, I would be all over it, but I don't think these, I love a terracotta shade, but I don't know if I would be reaching for them. And because they come in duos, for the deepest shade, I don't know if I need that deepest highlighter. I don't know how well that would perform. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to sit back and see if it's confirmed that the highlight sticks are a different formula. I mean, I'm really not in the market for another blush or another highlighter right now. I think I've just gotten so many new ones that it's okay if I hold out. And then the Luxe Liquid Lips, they're very cute shades. Again, I have these shades time and time again. I haven't tried the Luxe Liquid Lips. I'm not a particularly huge fan of the liquid lip kind of formula across the board. I don't really reach for them. But this looks really cute. If these were lip oil shades, I think it would be different. But I understand that they're releasing it later in the year, so it's going to be getting colder in a lot of places, darker earlier in a lot of places. So you might just want more pigment on your lips. But if these were a lip oil, I think I would be a little bit more intrigued. There's the Holiday 2021 Huda Beauty. It's like a face palette. There's 6 shades. It doesn't really look all that interesting to me personally, and Patrick Ta is one of those brands where I feel like it gets a lot of hype on the internet. It reminds me a lot of like the early NARS era of the internet. I don't know, like 2012, 2013, where everybody needed the NARS brush and the NARS bronzers. And that's all I kind of really hear from the brand. It looks cute. But even in like the swatch photos of like the people wearing them, I just don't think this is for me. I think it's very pretty and I can appreciate it, but I don't think it's for me. If I'm going to be spending money like that on makeup, I would want it to make me feel like, gosh, I don't know, like next level. Tom Ford is doing a Lost Cherry collection. I know this was a fragrance that like really popped off. I can't really say that I've ever really swatched it or smelt it. But there is a, like, is this a lipstick or a lip stain? And there's like a powder, and a little quad palette. Some items may be Asia exclusive. That little quad palette is $89 and that lipstick is $57. I'm okay. I'm gonna pass. I think it's really cute to look at, like the lay down photos, but I'm gonna pass. It's not for me. I'm not a big Tom Ford person, I don't think. Not enough to spend that kind of money. Okay, so this one's interesting to me. So this is the new Huda Beauty collection, the Rose Quartz collection. The palette is, I don't know, I think, is this her holiday collection? Because it kind of reminds me of the Naughty palette in the way that like it, because the Naughty palette was like this deep red, and like the way that the pans looked, it was almost like a transparent kind of thing. We got the same thing going on here. It has one of those like clear shades with like the little balls of pigment. But what really caught my eye was that there's a whole freaking highlighting dew that is that exact formula. The highlighter is $39. It's supposed to be a multi-use all-over highlighting gloss that will give a soft pink glow, sheer shimmery formula infused with warm pink and gold champagne pearls. On paper, that sounds like something I'm interested in, but like, I wanted the Naughty palette because I wanted to play in that shade with like the rest of the collection, and the swatches always looked really cool. But then I thought about it, like something sticky like that, do I want that on my eyeshadow brushes? Because I'm someone that like, maybe I should be washing my brushes more often, but I just use like a color switcher in between my looks. And I don't really use too many like wet products like that. Are you even supposed to use them with a brush, or do you just go in with your finger? I don't have makeup fingers. I have skincare hands, but I don't have makeup fingers, so we'll see. It looks really pretty though. I love the rose quartz. Very, very pretty. I'm gonna wait for some reviews. The shades themselves, just looking at the swatches, are, again, it's those browns and purples and pinks. And if you're not new here, you know that that's just all of my palettes, is some form of a pink purple palette. And then it has like these mauve-y deeper tones that kind of remind me of the retro palette. And because I have the retro palette, I don't need this. But the shade Moon Magic looks kind of pretty, but again, that just kind of looks like something I have in a Kaleidos formula. So I think that's it. I don't know. How did I do? I thought those were like, did I do too many products? I don't know. I feel like I've been talking forever. I guess the things that stand out to me after talking about them, I remember the Colourpop blush stick duos. only because, you know, I really like that formula. It's a really good like cream to powder kind of finish. I think the updated formula is really, really nice. I just want different shades, I think. I don't think the penny shades are for me. The Huda Beauty looks interesting. I haven't really tried too much from Huda Beauty, so if I were to try anything, maybe that would be it, but I'm not just gonna throw my money at it right away. What else? The Twin Stars, like I said, it's cute, but it's not really for me. I would like other Sanrio characters, and I don't need that brush holder. Otherwise, I think everything just kind of looks the same. I don't know. I think we're all on a big kick of like taupey, kind of cooler toned browns and nudes with some pops of like pinks and purples. And I already have that like 10 times over, so I'm okay. I'm really, really okay. And I have it in formulas that I really, really enjoy. So maybe if you have that, but you're not happy with what you have, maybe this would be perfect to try it in something else. What stood out to you? And what are some of your thoughts and opinions on this week's drop? I would love to hear down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.